Alright, it was obvious the Rockets came ready after that last matchup. They were real physical with their ball pressure, that forced the Mavs into tough ISO shots or turnovers, and all those just led to pace or runouts to get their offense going. All Jalen needed was a couple to get into a rhythm, and he had 14 quick points. But that was as good as his night got, and once the Mavs adjusted, he was basically taking out the game. He's going through that transition all young scorers do, and is trying to figure out the balance between still being aggressive to get his, while still making the right pass out of doubles. But his 3 straight fouls in the second didn't help his cause, and he just never got into a rhythm for the rest of the night. Their aggression on defense ended up hurting him more than it helped him after their early stretch, and the Mavs basically lived at the line all first half. Giving an opponent 27 free throws is damn near impossible for any team to overcome in a game, let alone a half, and those just nullified any advantage from their start. But even worse, those were what led to the Mavs stars getting into a rhythm, and them having more free throws than field goals is just a recipe for disaster. Even though Fred and the others made big shots to maintain their lead throughout, it's just hard for them to match the Mavs' firepower. With Luka taking over the third, then Kai taking over the fourth, it was basically a tag team fry session, and it was inevitable for him to eventually run it back. But the Rockets' severe free throw plague were what cost them in the end, and it started with Fred splitting his pair before Jabari choking his away. If either one of them made it a 2-possession game, it would have been over, but what makes it even worse was them not immediately fouling after Jabari missed his second, and the one time they had to foul, they just decided not to. Instead, they just left the game up to chance, and Dante never misses when he gets a dime from Luka in the clutch. Just a momentum shift from a missed pair into that shot was a complete killer, and the Mavs rode that all of OT. I could tell they were exhausted just running it back, and if it weren't for the momentum they got off that sequence, I don't know if they would have had the energy to finish the job. Just watch the tape.
Luka with a little exclamation point, 37 today.